Deployed across Tanzania as activists and the opposition call for anti-government protests. The government says the planned protest would be unlawful and amount to an attempted coup. It marks the anniversary of Tanzania's independence from Britain. And to tell us what is happening in Tanzania, we are joined on the line by SABC correspondent Michael Baleke. Michael, good afternoon and thank you for joining us on Africa Update.
Good afternoon, Lulu.
Now, Michael, have the citizens heeded government's call to stay at home? What is happening at the moment?
Yes, Lulu, by and large, people have listened. Many households took the government's message seriously. Some even stocked up on food in case things become unstable. The authorities say that the stay home order is meant to keep everyone safe and to prevent a repeat of the events of the October 29th election day. And at the moment, the streets are almost deserted. You barely see any cars moving. The Ministry of Home Affairs was very clear people should stay indoors and only step out for emergencies. So the usual hustle and bustle is gone, shops are closed, and neighborhoods are unusually quiet. And just to emphasize, I'm reporting this from Uganda because journalists inside the country have been ordered not to cover or even discuss the planned demonstrations. Lulu?
Now, Michael, when we talk about the army and police being heavily deployed, exactly what are you saying? What's happening on the ground? Just paint us a picture.
Yes. What we've had on the ground is that there is a clear and visible security presence, and this is the military and this is the police. There are also people who are dressed not in uniform, but different security agencies are on the streets. Most of the officers we are seeing police. They are in bulletproof vests. They are armed, heavily armed. Some are putting on masks, and they are stationed at several key points. They are stopping a few vehicles that are still on the road, carrying out inspections. Anyone claiming to be out for medical or any other emergency is being asked to produce identification, and the explanation isn't convincing. If the explanation isn't convincing, they actually turned back. Vehicles are coming in from up country are also being stopped and searched. Overall, there is tight security and strict enforcement of the stay home directive from the Ministry of Internal Affairs.
Now, President Samia Suluhu Hassan has appointed a commission to investigate election related violence. Now, but has denied that security forces acted improperly. Is there any indication as to when this commission will start its work and when they will report their findings to the president?
Yes, the commission, made up of actually 8 members, has already begun its work. President Samia Suluhu Hassan gave them clear terms of reference, and they are now preparing to visit 26 districts across mainland Tanzania, especially the areas where the violence was reported on October 29th. Their job is to establish what happened, the impact it had, and what steps need to be taken going forward. They will be gathering information in many ways, of course, reviewing documents, interviewing witnesses, even examining emails and phone messages, including social media posts linked to the incident. And they have been given 90 days to complete their investigation and present their final report to the president. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm reporting from Uganda because media outlets in Tanzania have been ordered not to report on the planned demonstrations and related developments. Yeah.
Now, is this in the commission? Is it in reaction to the U.S. President Donald Trump basically honing in on Tanzania?
Definitely, there has been, of course, I would say, a government stepping back for accountability purposes, because the EU came out first and said they were withdrawing funds, and they needed a clear, independent investigations in the October 29th skirmishes. And then the other day, of course, the U.S. government also came out boldly saying they are going to review their terms of relationship
With
with
Tanzania,
Tanzania.
yeah.
And definitely, I think this Tanzania took it seriously and realized that they need to set up this commission, and they are hoping that probably the commission comes up with the results that will probably impress the EU and the US.
Well, Michael, thank you so much for joining us. We are going to leave it there for today. SABC correspondent in Tanzania, Michael Baleke, joining us on the line.
Channel Africa.